average. The early scanner highlighted its potential for a 52% upside. For the year, shares have traded between $1.09 and $490, with an RSI of 62 indicating neutrality. The current price is $1.50, just below the planned entry of $1.68, meaning profit target 1 is 68% away, while profit target 2 is 124%. Over the next month, expect a price range of 78 cents to $2.22 and $0 to $4 for the year. This scenario is constructive if it can reclaim the entry level. Sao Good Inc. is a distributor of freeze-dried candy products with a market cap of $32.59 million in the consumer defensive sector. The stock rose 13.29% today, benefiting from significant trading volume 10 times higher than average, driven by various strategic business developments. The early scanner noted a projected growth potential of 39%. Prices have varied significantly, from $1.13 to $23.25 over the last year. Currently at $1.62, it trades below the planned entry of $1.76, with profit target 1 at 63.0% away, while profit target 2 stands at 117.3%. Expect volatility with a range of 87 cents to $2.37 over the month, and a broader range of $0 to $4.18 for the year. The outlook seems positive if it builds support. Mixed Martial Arts Group Limited operates within the combat sports industry with a market cap of $21.05 million. Today, it saw a volume surge of 18 times above average, although the stock dipped 1.85%. Market interest is attributed to its significant growth trajectory and developments in the space. Currently, the price is at 80 cents, above the planned entry of 0.6504. Distance to profit target 1 stands at 22.7%, and profit target 2 at 63.6%. Over the month, volatility is expected between 0.53 cents and $1.06, while the one-year range shows potential from $0 up to $1.71. If it maintains its position above entry, the long-term outlook remains favorable. Innovation Beverage Group engages in developing, manufacturing, and exporting alcoholic beverages, primarily in Australia and the US. The company has a market cap of $2.20 million. Today's move was driven by a significant increase in volume, reaching 32 times average. The early scanner flagged a potential for roughly 47% upside today, following a definitive merger announcement with Block Fuel Energy. Over the past year, IBG has seen an impressive 38.9% performance, with an RSI of 77 indicating overbought conditions. Currently priced at $1.21, it's above the planned entry of $1.19. Profit target 1 is set at $1.785, profit target 2 at $2.38, with levels to watch closely. The expected one-month range is $0.63 to $1.79, and the one-year range is $0 to $3.24. The long-term view remains constructive if it holds above the entry and builds momentum toward the targets. ACO Group Holdings is an IT-driven service provider in Hong Kong and Singapore, specializing in corporate secretarial and accounting services. With a market cap of $21.62 million, today's action was motivated by 7 times average volume, suggesting unusual interest. The early scanner identified a potential for about 55% upside for the stock. Over the past year, ACCL has struggled, down 60.4%, and with an RSI of 60, it sits in neutral territory. Currently trading at $1.55, it's slightly below the planned entry of $1.59. Profit target 1 is $2.3855, profit target 2 is $3.18, with a watchful eye on the entry. The expected range for the next month is $1.15 to $1.95, while the one-year outlook is from 0.15 cents to $2.94. A cautious approach is suggested if it loses entry. Log Pro Style Inc. operates in real estate development and management in Japan, featuring a diverse portfolio including hotels and IT consulting. The stock has a market cap of $18.76 million. Today's surge is attributed to 28 times average volume, signaling noteworthy interest. The early scanner highlighted potential for 50% upside with current price at $0.79. Over the last year, performance is down 21.7%, with an RSI of 69 suggesting it's nearing overbought territory. The planned entry is 0.7001, while profit target 1 stands at 1.0501, and profit target 2 at 1.4002. The expected range over the next month is between 0.60 to 0.98 cents, and 0.13 cents to 1.45 cents for the year. A constructive long-term view could develop if it successfully holds above the entry and progresses toward targets. Green Med Solution Inc. focuses on distributing protective materials and trading in pharmaceuticals. With a market cap of $4.99 million, it remains a small-cap player in healthcare. Today's price action reflects 83 times the average volume, indicating significant momentum. The early scanner suggests the potential for 100% upside today. Performance over the year shows a decline of 47.7%, with an RSI of 48, positioned in neutral territory. Currently at 90 cents, it's below the planned entry of $1.76. Profit target 1 is $2.64. Profit target 2 is $3.52. The expected 1-month price range is 59 cents to $1.21, and for the year, $0 to $1.97. A cautious outlook applies if it remains below the entry. PTL Ltd offers marine fuel logistics services operating on an international scale. The company holds a market cap of $34.51 million. A staggering 2,041 times average volume highlights today's surge, attracting attention for the potential 172% upside forecasted by the early scanner. Unfortunately, over the last year, PTLE has faced a decline of 55.7%, and the RSI sits at 73, suggesting it's reaching overbought territory. At a price of $5.49, it's below the planned entry of $6.50. Profit target 1 is $9.75, profit target 2 is $13. The upcoming 1-month expected range stands at $2.97 to $8.02, and the yearly forecast at $00 to $14.29. If it can regain entry, the long-term outlook could become more favorable. BioCardia Inc. focuses on developing regenerative medicine therapies for cardiovascular diseases. The company has a market cap of $12.06 million. Today's activity has been fueled by 72,278 times the average volume, reflecting heavy interest after positive regulatory support news. Despite this momentum, BCDA is down 43.4% year-over-year, and with an RSI of 41, indicating neutral territory. Priced at 81 cents, it's trading below the planned entry of $1.03. Profit target 1 is set at $1.545, while profit target 2 stands at $2.06. The expected range for the next month is 67 cents to 95 cents, and the range for the year is projected from 32 cents to $1.30. A cautious approach may be warranted if it fails to reclaim entry. Springview Holdings Ltd. specializes in residential and commercial construction, with a market cap of $8.87 million. Today's substantial volume of 95,648 times average reflects notable market interest, with scanner projections suggesting about 284% potential upside. However, the company faces a 12.9% downturn over the last year, and the RSI is neutral at 60. Currently trading at $3.92, below the planned entry of $4.85. Profit target 1 is $7.2075. Profit target 2 is $9.70. The expected 1-month range is from $0 up to $15.01, and the estimated 1-year range is $0 to $19.60. A constructive long-term view can develop if the stock builds support above the entry price. Gamehouse Holdings Inc. is a mobile game publisher with international reach, operating in several key markets. The company's market cap stands at $52.36 million. Today's movement is notable, with its volume being 485,690 times the average, indicating strong demand. The early scanner suggests an upside potential of 191%. However, the performance over the past year shows it down by 15.4%, and an RSI of 47 indicates neutral conditions. At 91 cents, it's trading far below the planned entry of $1.72. Profit target 1 is set at $2.58, with profit target 2 at $3.44. The expected range for the next month is 74 cents to $1.09, and for the year from $0.31 to $1.52. Caution is needed if it fails to hold above entry. Mustang Bio Inc., a clinical-stage biopharmaceutical company, focuses on cell therapies for difficult-to-treat cancers and autoimmune diseases. Today, the stock moved down 0.67%, but volume surged to 44 times the average, indicating heavy unusual interest and potential for a breakout. Over the past year, shares have dropped 41%. The RSI sits at 67, suggesting it's close to overbought. Currently priced at $0.74, Mustang is below the planned entry of $0.9826. The next key levels to watch are profit target 1 at 1.4739, which is a 100% gain from entry, and profit target 2 at 1.9652 for a 166.6% gain. Looking ahead, expect a 1-month price range of 0.60 to 0.87, signaling potential volatility. Long-term, if it can hold above the entry, it may build a base toward these targets. Shuttle Pharmaceuticals Holding focuses on developing novel cancer therapies and owns an AI-driven platform for drug development. The stock gained 7.45% today, following heavy volume at 12 times the average, indicating significant interest after recent announcements. One-year performance has dropped 72.1%. The RSI is currently at 34, showing it's oversold. Priced at $4.86, the shares are above the planned entry of 74 cents, with profit target 1 at $1.11, down 77.2% from the current price. Profit target 2 at $1.48 is down 69.6%. The expected price range for the coming year is between $0 and $11.96. Cautious optimism is suggested if it retains momentum in achieving targets. WF International Ltd offers HVAC and support services in China. The stock slipped 0.84% but saw 15 times its typical volume, suggesting unusual trading activity. Despite a modest decline of 9.2% year-to-date, the RSI at 47 signals a neutral market condition. Current pricing at $4.73 is below the planned entry of $8.64. Profit target 1 stands at $12.96, offering a potential upside of 174%, while profit target 2 at $17.28 assures further growth at 265.3%. The expected 1-month range is $2.89 to $6.57, reflecting volatility. If WF can hold above entry, it may pivot favorably toward the targets. IO3 Limited specializes in maritime digital technologies and satellite connectivity. Shares decreased by 3.13% today, but the volume spiked to 200 times average, indicating significant interest as it catches the early scanner's eye. Performance over the year is modestly up by 5.5%, with an RSI at 64, signaling it's approaching overbought conditions. Now at $3.09, it remains below the planned entry of $4.18. Investors should watch for profit target 1 at $6.27, representing a potential upside of 102.9%, while profit target 2 at $8.36 suggests a 170.6% upside. Expected price range in the coming year is $0.00 to $9.12. Long-term growth seems possible if it can build strength above entry. SU Group Holdings Limited operates as an integrated security services company. Today, it rose by 4.0%, fueled by atypical volume at 7 times the average due to securing a government contract in Hong Kong. The stock has faced a steep decline of 85.4% over the past year. With an RSI at 16, it is well in oversold territory. Currently trading at $1.04, the price stands below the entry at $1.71, with profit target 1 at $2.56.5, reflecting a potential upside of 146.6%, and profit target 2 at $3.42 for a potential 228.8% gain. An expected 1-month price range of 57 cents to $1.51, showcases possible volatility.